What's up, guys? I'm currently on a four-wheeler right now because me and my grandpa are going back to the land, which is where the Crazy Camp videos were filmed. So I'm going to give you guys a tour of the land. We're almost there, so hopefully we can get there in a minute. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. Okay, so here's the entrance. There's a skeleton skull right there. No, it is real, I think. So it used to belong to what, a cow? Yeah. So it used to be a cow skeleton. So it just sits there. And then here's the entrance, which is cabin loop. So it's a cabin. It's a whole loop, basically. But this is where all the Crazy Camp video was shot today. As I'm filming this on the day it was filmed. So there's another cabin over there, but if you go over this way, there's the regular cabin, which has a few beds, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. And then there's a picnic table, a fire ring, and then, yeah, that's where Jeffy took a little bit of a poop. Over here, I don't know if this is another trail. I don't think it is. It's just a parking spot. And then there's like some trees and some land right here that we could put stuff on. If you guys want, you can go into my community and you can give me some ideas for things to like build over here, like well, there's a traffic cone, and then like old cabins that like look falling apart, and then like some other stuff, because I'm doing a whole Crazy Camp series. So yeah, that will be great. And then so anyways, back this way, this is Jeffy Lane. That's Jeffy Lane. However, it's not called Jeffy Lane right now. It doesn't have a sign yet. And then, yeah, this is water, some water reservoir, and then there's some other stuff. So there's two places here. So here's a hint to the next one: Dead Man, and then there's Shortcut. So this Dead Man will play a big role in part 2, because there will be more than one Crazy Camp video. They do get captured again, and then they're gonna stay with you. I have a couple ideas for some videos I could do here. Like, I have some October videos, like the movie Friday the 13th with Jason Voorhees and all of them. There's gonna be some sort of video filmed. But this area is, so there's a rock over there, and then there's some, and they're not real graves, but there's some graves like over here, but they're not real. What's going on? There's another one right there. Yeah, we put these in. There's more up, and then you get to the bottom of the Dead Man, and then there's a Jets fan, because Jets fans don't deserve happiness, because they don't get happiness. So yeah, so down here is just tree ruins. I don't know what's going on down here. I think it's just tree ruins. And then as we go back up, so there's up, so you just go up this. I filmed a couple videos down here last year, but they might be posted. I don't know. They might be. I might post like the one that my grandpa filmed, which was actually pretty funny, so maybe I'll post that one, I don't know. I have to put it at the top of my thing. So this is another area. So this goes down by Shortcut, and there's like trees and more trees. There's a lot of trees because this is like a camp and it's a woods area. There's some, oh god, some trees up this way. This is like another path. I think I'm sitting on this thing. You can see I'm holding on for dear life. And then there's Left Alone right away, which we're in the video, and then there's like some other paths down there. There's outhouses, and then there's like there's an orchard, there's like a place to go camping, there's like with a tent, and then there's a place where there's like tree stands. So this is the Bigot Hill. It's just a giant hill. And I think this was paved this year. I have no idea. It was paved at some point. Somehow these roads got here. There's like some grass and some stuff. There's another tree stand. Maybe I could find, I don't know, a deer or something. So this is a field. So ours borders another property which is down that way, but then there's like a little tree place, like the Bat Cave basically. Not really a cave, but it's still a Bat Cave. And then there's signs everywhere. There's a Big Hill, Landing, Big Hill. So it's Landing and Big Hill. So Landing wasn't shown in the video. I think Big Hill might have been. Maybe. I don't know. But Cabin Loop, Big Hill, Landing, Cabin Loop. And then there's like dangling branches and a bunch of other stuff. And then, yeah, the Landing wasn't shown in the video, but this is where there were like this always was a landing area, but it like had a bunch of trees and stuff, so you can see the remains of the trees, including some that were cut down. And then there's like a little pile. So and then there's this again, the couch ball. And then there's another property over there, and then this is just all straight area. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you in the next daily vlog.